hardened rapist gets 32 life terms after being convicted for raping these 32 women. From 20-year-olds to 60-year-olds, women desperate for jobs were not spared being victims of the indiscriminate M19 highway rapist.
I'm only to find ukuthi kune-PNF esikhwameni sami engangizitshela ukuthi ngaphela nje emsebenzini lowenza for imisebenzi engaka. So waliqashula intambo wangibopha ngalo izandla wazibeka ngasemuva wasethatha iPNF engibopha ngalo ibofu ngivala amehlo.
Mavila's personality is that of somebody that is quite full of himself. He is delusional. He exhibits clear signs of delusion.
We bring you a chilling interview with convicted rapist Moses Mavila, dubbed the M19 highway rapist. The M19 is a busy highway en route to Durban. If these bushes alongside it could speak, they would reveal the horror and trauma that many have suffered here.
That's when akwazi ukuthi angibambe khona ngomqala sengibhekile yena iza ngemva kwami. Only ukuthi angikhombise indawo engikuyona. Maye ngikhombisa le ndawo inezinto zabantu besifazane angitshele ukuthi indawo yakhe ke la asebenzela kuyona. Bese ngiyabuza mina wenza umsebenzi moni na asabaleka ngakhe kodwa indawo yami lengisebenzela.
This woman is one of 32 known women who are still dealing with the trauma of being raped by Moses Mavila. As with all of his victims, he promised her a job.
Ngimbuza ukuthi nginabo yini abantwana. Ngimtshela ukuthi bakhona buze ngiyabathanda nangithi naye. Abese singiyafisa ukuphinde ngibabone. Bese ngithini please. Abese if ngifisa ukubona abantwana bami ngizokwenza lento athi angiyenze isikhathi athi angiyenze nje. So kwama instructions zakhe from then ukhumula phathi ingubo zami ngesandla ukungena deep ehlathini wakhipha izinto zasesikhwameni sami only to find ukuthi kune-PNF esikhwameni sami engangizitshela ukuthi ngaphela nje emsebenzini lowenza for imisebenzi engaka. So waliqashula intambo wangibopha ngalo izandla wazibeka ngasemuva wasethatha iPNF engibopha ngalo ibofu ngivala amehlo. The only question engambuza yona ukuthi why ngivala amehlo because mina nawe kuphela la kuleli hlathi. Wathi akathanda ukuthi ngibone amehlo akhe. Nike waseyangidlengula ngendlela angidlengula ngayo. And then wasukuma wami wazibhemela. Amafoni ami ayisengakuye. Engenze ngawakhipha ama-SIM card ami ngamfakela awakhe ngamenzela amaphini ngamnikeza. Wase ngitshela ukuthi ke uyahamba uyabuya ngilale la ngilini. Sasa from the incident bavula case eWestville police station and then baphinde khona. Few weeks time, a month or so, I only find out ukuthi ngikhulelwe. Thinking ukuthi ngingagcina lo mntwana kwangeke kuze kube ngabona kungiyona umqondo omuhle for mina. Ngabona kuzoba i-reminder yezinto eziningi so end up nge-abort without telling anyone.
She says when she heard that her rapist had been arrested, she cried the whole night. Recent police statistics show that there were 52,000 sexual offences, most of them rapes, in the past year.
Umhla ka-9 mayitha ngiphosisi kuFebruary uqala ukufika kwelilodwa lana icala elali allocate kwenye member sisebenza naye sithola ukuthi ungenzeka ukuthi ile serial rapist ekhulunywa ngayo ethinteka ku M19.
At the Ntuzuma Family Violence, Child and Sexual Offences Unit, Sergeants Mdeni Mzila and Vusi Shinga received the last known 2 cases of the serial rapist.
Investigation yethu siqale ngokuthi sibizwe uvictim, sahlala phansi naye ukuthi sithole ama details kahle ukuthi kwenzakaleni lo muntu bahlangane kuphi naye, bahamba phi naye, wamthatha wamfaka phi. Abantu siyofika siyovisitha isini, sa visitha kwisini, sabheka ukuthi akukho mhlawumbe singase sikuthola ngase kusilidele ecaleni. Saze sagcina sesithole ngisho nezinye impahla zakhe ke lapho njengama ID esacosha khona. Then kwaba ukuthi ke akukho ukutheni okutholakalayo ngoba lo muntu akaziwe, ngoba negama ayibize ngalo mayithani post wayethe uAlex. Lo Alex uzomthola lapho Alex bebangaka. Ngiyakhumbula nje singena kune M19 kune izindlu ezimkhukhu ngapha ongakale ezingaka right ezinye ezingaka left. Sike sangena yonke leyo umkhukhu just nje ukubuza ngoba lo muntu bechaza maye indlela bamchaza ngayo ukuthi begqoka ngayo bekhombisa ukuthi umuntu oyisebenzayo mhlawumbe uyapenda noma mhlawumbe ufaka ama tiles mabechaza i dress code yakhe. So besike singeneke lapho sibuse nje sifuna umuntu owenza ama tiles leso simo esifana naleso sijama ukubona i description yakhe mabemchaza because bese sinasi picture yokuthi umuntu okanje lo ofunakalayo.
Amacala abemaningi kakhulu, sibe ne challenge enzima kona yokufuna o victim cause amacala amadala amanye abese qhamuka kwe filing room ahlangene namacala amasha 2019. So kukhamba ufuna abantu sebasuka nanokusuka eThekwini sebaya kwezinye indawo, nalapho uthi uyafika kuyena lo victim usumtholile sephatheka kabuhlungu manje ukuthi umbuyisela wena ecaleni elidala la ngo2016 sumvusela lezi inhlungu lezi.
The police got their break when they found CCTV footage around the areas in which the rapist was reportedly operating.
Akekho ongaphansi kweminyaka ewu21, wa above 21 kuya eminyakeni ewu59 ngoba ngithi umama omdala wokugcina uneminyaka ewu59 kubona o victim akayedwa ngithi bathathu 59 58 lapho.
Here, the perpetrator is seen walking with a woman he is about to rape. The police now had a clear picture of the man they were looking for.
My name is Sergeant Major Conaway. I choose yellow as a sign that I'm feeling opportunistic towards South Africa.
My name is Kassaundorana and I'm from Ethiopia, Addis Ababa. I came to South Africa in 2001. I'm going to give the political landscape and system of South Africa green because we are still the best in the continent.
Die geel bordjie, aquí, vir die land, dat moet regkom nog.
Out of these 3, I choose red. Our government is under danger. Corruption, unemployment, youth unemployment, water crisis. We are in trouble.
The SABC News mobile app is your one-stop digital portal to all the news you need. Stay connected with the latest in breaking news, Watch the SABC News channel along with clips and live streams of all the big news events. And listen to all the SABC News radio stations live, including podcasts and much more. Simply download the SABC News app to your Android or iOS device from either the Play Store or the App Store. SABC News, independent, impartial.
"29-year-old Moses Mavila, a Mozambican national, entered South Africa in 2008. 6 years later, he was arrested and served time for robbery. But a year before his arrest, he began what became a raping spree. He would recruit unemployed women under the pretext that his boss was looking for a domestic worker. His victim profile was ordinary, mostly destitute women looking for work.
Umlisa ngimaze ngosisi owafika la mina ethi kade hlangane nobhuti kudingeka intombazane la asebenza khona. Simo sakho umuntu oright ongeke uzumcabangele into engasilo, ongeke nje uzumcabangele ukuthi khona into ebhedayo angayenzi. Afika kumina wangibuza igama ngazisho, wangibuza ukuthi uqhamuka eClermontini, ngasho ngathi ngiqhamuka khona. Wase wathi hayi uwena ngempela lwade ngikulindele, singahamba sila ngisebenza khona. So mesifika etekisini angitshela ukuthi akanayo imali yokukhokha, cela ngimkhokhele uzonginikeza mase sifika kumlungu imali yami.
Mavila earned his victims' trust along the way. He pretended to care about their safety, claiming they were dangerous criminals and suggesting a different route to his employer's home.
Ebridging mesengitshela ukuthi kunamaphara lapha ingozi lapho akambamba naye. Asuyowabheka ukuthi akhona yini, ahambe yedwa lo ngozi. Mebuya kumina bheka abuya ngitshela ukuthi akhona lamaphara futhi maningi. Ngithi mina no wasami, nokuthi bafuna isikhwama ngizobanika isikhwama basithathe, nokuthi ngiluze impilo ngingaluza isikhwama. Athi naye ngiyeka ingozi kabi uyawasaba, ngiyakwazi ukurisk. Bangikhombisa isikayi esandleni, athi amlimaza kabi ngomisi. Ongcono asithathe i-shortcut le ndlela la ezosikhiphela ngale ngisidlule kuna, soqhamuka siswaqhamukela ngale ngaphambili amaphara la ngekasakwazi usibamba khona because sokuthi siqhamukele ngasemzini yabelungu. Mese siqala sithi sishona enzansi iphele indlela. Ngimbuze ukuthi mina ngoba iyaphela indlela nje la, athi na awukho umsebenzi la, yena yona ndlela yakhe yokusebenza. Sihambe siqhubeke singena ehlathini, mesingena ehlathini afika ngihlalise phansi. Engihlala phansi athi ngikhiphe yonke into engiyiphethe, ngiyikhiphe ngisithulule sonke isikhwama. Mese yathatha ifoni nemali, mese ethi khumula. Athi yena noma ungakhalikhali ngey'ngane zakho anginandaba mina, nala uhlala khona futhi ngiyakwazi ngicabanga iy'ngane zami, ngicabanga ukuthi zisancane zisangidinga. Mengibopha izandla mese yangibamba kamhle.
Consistent across his victims' accounts, he would say that his brothers would come and finish the job. Young and old, his victims would wait, tied up, terrified and naked, before realizing no one was coming.
Bengekho lula kumuntu omdala oneminyaka u59 uthenjisa umsebenzi uyixakekele naye, wahamba ufaka ehlathini, wafika wadlungulela ehlathini, waboshwa kulelo hlathi, kwasuka kwathathwa lelo khadi lakhe futhi enalawo masento okugcina. Ngoba khona incident umama ono59 athatha ikhadi sembophile, wahamba wokhipha imali ebank.
At the Pinetown police station, Sergeant Ethel Ndlovu noticed a trend from 2013 and worked with her partner to track down the serial rapist. In a strategy that reads like a movie script, they devised a plan to catch him.
The second step that we did was also to get the surveillance cameras that were at the places where he used to go into the bushes with the victims. We used to sit there every Friday with another captain from the surveillance cameras every Friday. But the time when we were there, I'm not sure whether he used to see that. There are policemen parked off on the side, but he never used to take any victims on those Fridays.
They found a deceased male in the bush and hoped it was the rapist, but the man had taken pills and alcohol. Later, they arrested another perpetrator and checked his genitals for bite marks, after a victim had said she bit his genitals, but the man didn't have bite marks.
Well, every Fridays we used to actually dress up, with tight jeans and, put glasses on and, wear our weaves and stand on the M19. The reason why we used to stand on the M19 is because we wanted to see if this guy goes into the bush. So we used to stand on the highway like we prostitutes. And then we'd find that there's a lot of cars going past and the cars would stop and say, ladies, you'll need a lift. And then there we come, we produce our appointments and say, no guys, we're on duty.
Kwazi kwethu ukuthi sigcine simbophile kuhlalile nje impela senza ama operation sesinaso phela manje isithombe madokethi wonke sesiwatholile sase siyaphinda futhi ukubona ukuthi yazi masibuka le information esinikezwa ilaboratory eshoyo ukuthi lo muntu unamacala mangaka ngaleso sikhathi ngicabanga ukuthi amacala aye u19 aye kade emhlanganisile sase sihamba siyoxhumana ne war room yakhona lana ehleze eDurban Central sakhuluma nabo ukuthi no wesicela beke basisize basiqala basianalyze ukuthi akukho yini okunye abangase bakuthole lamacala basenzela ke umsebenzi omhle kakhulu amacala agcina ekhuphukile azagcina ku34 saba nenhlanhla ke kwakhona umunye we-informer yethu wasitshela ukuthi mayibuka isithombe sakwathi lo muntu ngiyamazi asichithanga sipholisanga amaseko noma sasikude sayivuthela imoto saze sayofika kuleyo ndawo masifika hayi ngempela nansi impela le ndoda inkomba zawo ziyakhombisa ukuthi yona manje wayithi echaza ukuthi hayi nguMoses igama lami uMavela sesesami sethu ucela ukuthatha impahla zakhe mayithatha impahla zakhe siyayivula siyayibheka nazi lezi impahla ayisebenzisayo mayikade enza lemkila lemkilingwane lo muntu hayi kusicacela ukuthi hayi phela lezi impahla lezi yizimpela sidonsa isithombe ndoda uyamazi lo muntu hayi athi yena ayimini impela awuwena hayi kungcono ke makuwena wena impela sikufunayo kwakumkhalela kwakhe ke
kahle kahle sasilindele isiluhane somuntu mase nje siyafika kanti umfana omncane nje waseMozambique ono 29 years sase siyambuza ukuthi ndoda inkinga yini wahlukumeza abantu kangaka base yalichaza kodaba lakhe naye ukuthi washonelwa abazali esemncane so ukhule nganabazali waba nezinkinga nawo ke seza ngala ezozama imisebenzi eSouth Africa imisebenzi wangawuthola wase yabonja akathola into yokuyiphilisa.
Soon Mavela confessed to all his crimes. He said had they not caught him, he would not have stopped.
You're locked on to the SA Today desk.
Thank you so much for staying with us as we continue to tell your story.
Mr. Mashaba joins us now in studio. Welcome to the program.
No, thank you very much for the invitation.
So much will be discussed, and I believe it's not your last visit to our studios there.
I hope not.
Well, that's it from me, Flo Ladwaba, and the rest of the team here on SA Today.
The people that are in the country and even those that are in
Mr.
outside the
Mendoza,
country.
and say those who are protesting were saying that they are engaging the government. Poverty. How do we resolve that?
Data is one of our major challenges, even with the implementation and measurement of the Sustainable Development Goals.
Is the continental body fulfilling its mandate in terms of peace and security?
They have not been consistent. There has been no political will. A huge fault. A huge body with no teeth to solve African problems.
Residents torched the houses belonging to ANC councillors in the area. Residents have been protesting. They're demanding an improved delivery of basic services.
This is one of the 7 houses belonging to the councillors. The councillors have since ran for their lives.
The police came here, they shot people without fighting. Even people, when they turned their backs on them, they continued to shoot.
They claim that people from Kuma, they must pay their services. How do they pay their services if they're not getting any assistance from the government?
Moses Mavila, the M19 highway serial rapist, appeared on the 30th of August for sentencing. He had confessed and pleaded guilty to 61 cases of rape, robbery and assault, and was sentenced to 32 life terms. In the time that he committed these crimes, he was living with his partner and 2 children.
Singene naye ayingithi mina ngeqela ngikwazi ngijiye ngiphindele emuva mengijiya ngiphindele emuva angincenge namgcine sengeqile mengiyeqa sambe ngiphethe induku nami naye uphethe induku sambe siqhwala besifika ngathi leyo nduku mina yaqatha nini ngambonisa ngibamba ngokhiye ngemuva mengibamba ngokhiye ngemuva shothi ngimshaya nami ngesandla sa left sa right ngimshaya azathina zakudedela mengidedela bese ngiyamluma awubonisa shothi lo muntu uyala bese ngithi ngimbamba amasende kube ngimshaya phansi ngiquphe amasendeni ayiwa laphaya mewa laphayana ngivuye ngithathe nami ngibaleke mengibaleka ngaleso sikhathi nami ngisabheke emuva uthi angilandele noma wenzani hayi ngabaleka ngaze ngophumela free.
Prior to his sentencing, Mavila agreed to be interviewed and took the police to the scene of his crimes. He seemed to enjoy the spotlight as he explained how he had deceived the woman. Emotionally detached, he casually pointed out the scenes of his crimes and described in detail what he did where. He claims he is sorry for what he did.
Ngiyaxolisa umphakathi ukuthi lento ngiyenzile yona bengeyona isibusiso ukuthi ngaloku ngimbonisa ngokuthi nawo izinga labantu sendenzile nami selikhulu kakhulu ene ama case yami ngiyawavuma ngokuthi niwayenzile angekho umuntu beniphoqa ukuthi angiyenze lento beyisuka enhlizweni yami naye umuntu osifazane enhlala naye bengimfihlela angaboni ukuthi yini ngiyenza ukuthi imali nibuye nayo ngiyavuma ukuthi nivela ku TV nibe nesixwayiso sabanye abantu basacabanga ukuyenza lento ukuthi bangayenze abayenzileke nabo bazonibona kanje akukho mnandi.
Psychologist Beverly Motlhabani, who counsels the victims, says Mavila's apology is hard to believe.
The way that he's gone about with his crime would clearly state that he simply does not have any regard for any other person around him. He appears very charming. He is very aware of his looks, and that is typical of a sociopath, for instance. He also fancies himself very together. He fancies himself very able and capable of anything. And the kind of boastfulness that he has when he speaks about himself, one sees very clearly that he really understands the power that perhaps he has over other people, the way he can speak smoothly to people and persuade them with very little effort. So yes, Mavila does have or appears to have a personality disorder, one that we could interchangeably place within psychopathy and sociopathy. He is delusional. He exhibits clear signs of delusion. He, in addition to saying that he's warning men specifically and especially men, he also speaks about how he wouldn't have been caught really. He does not even think that he could have been caught. He did not even expect that he would be caught. So him saying that he's warning men is more of a trip that is not even realistic. He doesn't even appear sincere when he says all that. He says it more like mechanically, almost because he thinks it is expected, or maybe he thinks that it would buy him sympathy in court. He had also said that if he had not been arrested, he would have not stopped raping women or stealing from them or raping and stealing from women. So clearly there is no sincerity in what he is saying.
She describes the impact that Mavila had on his victims.
Rape does not leave the victim, it does not leave the survivor. They pick up pieces and they put them together, but the seams never get sealed completely. These women still have nightmares. These women can still not sleep in the dark. Some of them are locked in anger, terrible anger that they're taking out on those around them.
As Mavila begins his many years behind bars, his victims continue their journey of healing.
Kona lokho kuthanda ukuba nzima kakhulu ngoba ukuxolisa kwakhe kuzofana nokuthi uthela amanzi emhlaneni wedada, ngoba okwamanje isimo engikusona asikho right through yena. So if ethi ngiyaxolisa, angaxolisa ku-radio, angaxolisa kuma-TV noma semaphepheni, whatever la xolisa khona, kodwa kumina ukuthi ngamukele ukuthi kuzongithatha isikhathi ngoba ngihlukumeze ngokomoya ngaphinde ngihlukumeze ne-physical. Kuningi nje kushintshile ngoba lezi zinto engayibona laphayana manje ngilala ngamaphilisi okulala, angikwazi ukulala nje kahle ngiyimina ngoba ngiyathuka ebusuku, ubuya konke nje ngiyathuka ngize ngijuluke. And okunye angazi ngizizwa ngayithembi, ngihlale ngiyi-check ngoba ngamcela ukuthi ngicela asebenzise protection, wangibuza ukuthi kusiza ngoba vele ngizofa. Manje-ke yabona angiyithembi, ngihlale ngiye eklinikhi ngiyoyi-check.